Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name's Zenji. Today we're going to be playing Timberborn. Currently we're in episode 26 in our Oasis project playthrough. And yeah, as you can see, we've started another drought cycle of 29 days. So it's a very long drought cycle. So we might have some problems here. But let's see if we can overcome them. Of course, we're going to maybe pause a few of these water pumpers and then switch them out to the outer pumpers. That makes sense. So these ones. And then these ones. That way we can keep this alive as long as possible. Alrighty. Food is looking good. We have a lot of building plans in place. Of course, our mega dam wall. We have power storage planned out for a future date. More storage for food, for corn and berries, and a long network cable, so to speak, to our gravity batteries. We also have a secondary little dam section here we want to plan out, and then a nice little deep water bat pump section here for when the drought does hit, because we currently do not have any bad water pumps available or pumping areas available. So we also might have to branch out and find one, as it is quite important to get that going. Possibly here could be an option, but yeah, a little bit late for us. So we might not be able to, of course, build out all of these dynamite sections. So we'll have to plan out something over here. I mean, these two would be great for a starter. But let's wait and see. But hey, hope you're all doing well. Thanks for joining in yet again. As always, we're trugging on. Currently no power, so we have to unpause these and try and find some workers available to keep the power on. Can pause. No, we can't pause the smelter. So we're 8 beavers short. Let's see what we can pause. We'll pause you. Yeah, we need the wood, so we'll leave you. We'll pause one of you. I guess we'll pause the foresters for now. We don't need them at the moment. And it has freed up some space. Okay, so only 2 or 3 beavers left to vacancies to fill, so we'll have to wait and see. No builders, unfortunately. Oh, this wall's being built slowly but surely. We do have the sluice gate built in too, which is great. That's gonna take any and all bad water out of the system from here. Okay. Right, so we need beavers. Food and water are looking good. Let's see what we can pause over here. Jack flag there. I guess there's no trees to cut, so we can pause you. And what else? I guess that's it. Not much we can really do but wait. I guess we could also unpause one of these breeding pods. But that would be an overexplosion of beavers and we might have trouble. At the same time, you know, we've got a lot of food. We've got corn growing, got lots of water storage. I think we'll be fine. But let's wait and see. We'll unpause that. If it gets out of hand, we can just pause it again. I think once we hit like 50-ish beavers, we should probably pause it. As you can see, there's a lot going on. So what we'll do is we'll unpause this builder's hut, and hopefully these roles will be filled out shortly. And of course, we'll also prioritize this by the haulers, and we can start the engines, which will provide a network power supply / demand is 400, which is coming from these guys. And this isn't running at the moment. It is connected, but it's not running. Alright, we'll see what happens. Do we even have a hauler building? District management, hauling posts. What do these look like? Ah, that's that building. I guess we can unpause this. Maybe make 2 roles available there. Okay. Well, looks like we just have to wait and see how things progress. We're going to try and watch our food production and see if we can manage. It'd be nice to see like a chart of your water, sort of like how Anno does it. Be quite interesting. Alrighty, but these roles are slowly being fulfilled. Of course, lots to do. The more beavers we have, the easier it gets, but also the more complicated it gets. So yeah, we have to be careful here, not to overdo it. And as you can see, the wall is coming along nicely. Slowly but surely, we'll get there. Of course, we are pushing the boundaries with regards to our food types. I think I would also like to perhaps build another farm section here. That will happen when we have full control over our system. As for now, it's a little incomplete, but we will address it in the near future. But let's take a look. So we're just waiting on, I think, 8 more metal blocks over here, and then we should be able to finish off our sluice gates, and then we can delete these, which will be quite nice. But as for now, since we do not have any bad water, we are going to pause the 2 explosives factories. We can't make any, so we'll just have to forgo that for the moment. Okay, we have 6 younglings who are going to grow up very shortly, and that should fix our vacancy issues. Yeah, but it's good to see things coming together. But hey, let's take a look at some of the more advanced things we can do. So we can, of course, create an efficient mine. So it employs miners who extract scrap metal from underground ruins, innovative design, maximize mining speed. So it does take gears and planks to create 3 metal blocks per hour. We don't really need it since we're not really struggling with metal. But we'll keep that in mind. Regarding power, we have everything we need except a large water wheel. And then there is science, which allows us to get bot part factories. So and that includes the bot assembler, charging station, control tower, and grease factory. So these are things we're going to be building out once we have the system set up. And maybe we'll dedicate like an area here and then hopefully, or here, that we can just control everything. For well-being, we're just missing the mud bath, and the mud bath requires, I guess, dirt. So where would we get dirt from? Probably in the landscaping side, triple floodgate, dirt excavator. So it's a heavy-duty mining rig for collecting dirt. It uses extracts to soften the ground. Of course, it does take extract to 1 per 2 hours to create 6 dirt. Of course, then we can create dirt blocks. And it looks like it can go anywhere. So I guess what we can do is find a nice hilltop spot. Something that's a bit out the way, but also close. Perhaps here somewhere. It'll be cool if it was here. Yeah, we have a little entrance here, so it kind of works. Alright, we'll unlock that. Of course, that will be done later on. It takes quite a lot of metal blocks, cheater planks and all that. So we'll just put that on the back burner. Of course, it'll require its own storage. Another thing to add to the list. Alrighty. Things are going well. Only 19 days left in the drought. We are at triple speed, so we're trying to push as much as we can. And obviously, beavers are at 20 hours per day. Seems like the sweet spot. Not too much, not too little. Although if I worked 20 hours a day, I'd be dead. Anyway, so yeah, we have our power wheels running. Not as efficiently as we would like. But we do have quite a few beaver pods up and running. So we count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we should have up to 50 to 100, which doesn't make any sense. So it should be 10 to 12 probably per beaver pod. So maybe 50 to 60 in total once it balances itself out. But maybe we'll replace them with bots later on. We'll have to wait and see. It's quite messy down here. Where is the detailer? I remember having one. I just don't know where I put it. We might have to rebuild it. Yeah, I think it was there. Oh, here it is actually. Nice and hidden. So we've got some cool designs. I guess we could always browse patterns, but I'm sure it'll open up a web browser or something. And we'll just pick one of those, or we'll just make our own custom one. Maybe a kitty cat, something like that. Now we're gonna crack this open. Ooh, that's not good. Ran out of water there. Which means this fluid dumper is gonna have to come on early. That's unfortunate. Pause these two. No, you want to pause? Yeah. So that fluid dumper will be running now. And I guess this one too. It's a lot of berries, guys. That's a lot of berries. And we can't even harvest them because we don't have any space. We're gonna have to switch this all to I. Hopefully they focus on that. And we have this running, but no metal blocks to build it. What else? That's there. Of course, this is all super high. Can't build those. Okay, I think they'll prioritize this. Let's see what our builders get up to. But hey, everything's moving. We're grooving. Almost finished our little system over here. 2 more blocks. Oh, yeah, 2 more. So we'll just have to wait and see. I think for now we can actually start destroying these. And then prioritize these metal blocks for usage. Give us 12. And of course we'll add our dynamite triggers. Okay, so our smelters are working hard. 26 blocks. Oh, that's tough. I think I'm going to utilize this area as an extra bit of production for smelters. It seems like it's the one thing we really are struggling with. Smelter. I guess we could do it like this. Walkway. Maybe just another little bit of a pathway there. I'm going to metal smelter. Connect like so. And maybe not. It's a bit of a strange placement. I think we'll just do this, 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 this. Of course, these will take some time to build, but can process more scrap metal, create more blocks quicker, faster, and easier. But it will take, again, lots of time. But the beaver population is growing. We're at 45 now. And we just need to complete this section to store all our excess berries we've collected, or unable to collect but can collect because they are ripe. Thanks, almost all been used up just on these 2 storages. But this is going to explode now, 100%. Alrighty. I think that makes sense. There we go. Alright, these guys can be unpaused from there. These guys are still running efficiently and smoothly. Currently no vacancies, so let's fix that. We'll unpause another builder's hut. Or in fact, yeah, we'll do this one so we know we're reminded when we see it to switch it on and off. Okay, we have 1, 2 more. So a platform and a wooden stairs. Then we should be able to access these 2 areas and collect all the berries imaginable. Alright, well, 13 days left in the drought, so it's not too bad at the moment. We're just waiting on that to finish, and we'll switch over our water pumpers back into this zone. But overall, we're pretty good on water storage. And hey, here we go. These are starting to gather. We have excess storage, so we're going to see these fill up very quickly. I mean, I guess we could also build this out, but we're lacking in planks, so we've got to be careful not to use all of them up. Especially when we've got to focus on this area. But hey, there's our double sluice gate system, and it's up and running. That way we're guaranteed to keep the water flowing. It's all nice and neat in there. We just have a few more dynamite spots to fill out. And hey. So it's over there with the dynamite, over here, and then there. Plus, obviously, the wall, which needs to extend, I guess, all the way out here. I mean, that's quite a large volume of water. We'll have to see how all this plays out and test it live when we're doing it, I guess. Oh, there it goes, filling up nice and quickly. Okay, so we got the bot factory option to build out, but of course to do that we need, I think it's like canola oil for the grease or something. We'll have to look into that. Taking a look at the well-being, we pretty much have everything we need, except the mud bath, which ties into the dirt excavator. There's also decorations, which can be quite a nice touch. There's a cool little clock we can add in. Or we'll leave the decorating for a later stage. That's quite the fun part. Of course, we have the earth repopulator. Something we can eventually build, maybe up here somewhere. That'll be quite nice to have. But we'll see. Also, the Flame of Unity and the Tribute of Ingenuity, which does take a bit of power. And yeah, so the Flame of Unity, let's see how big this thing is. I think we can build it over here. We'll have to build up to it. Takes 300 planks and 50 metal blocks. Might take some time. And we'll have to build our own little staircase to it. Alright, to get there, I guess we go up this way. We'll have to go up one, like that. We're stuck. How do we get up there? I mean, we can always destroy this thing. Okay, we'll do the system like this. And then we'll go too high. Plank down. And one more. Connected by a road. Cool. That looks fun. Something to assist our beavers. Give them some extra bonus well-being. Which is quite nice. And this thing is filling up very quickly. So food will not be an issue. Only water, which we will struggle with. But hey, only 9 days left in the drought. So not too bad. Of course, I don't want to see this below 2000 to be honest. So I guess the next building that requires metal shall be the large water tank. And should allow us to obviously store more water. And of course, if we are going to be going over this beaver count of like 50-ish, 55, we'll unpause these during non-drought periods. Should be quite handy dandy. But hey, the wall is taking shape. The forester, we're short on wood. What we can do is unpause this lumberjack. Cut all those trees down for us. Well, we've got lots of beds available, so no one should be homeless. It's quite nice. We need to unpause this now. Don't want to lose these crops. We'll pause all of these. Some beavers are free. frees up him. And this one is obviously needs to pause. Alright, so beavers are dying of old age, which is a good sign. We're not messing up too much, I would say, when that happens. But our berry supply is growing quite vastly, so we're happy about that. We will lose some crops over here, unfortunately. We'll die in 7 days. Maybe not. Could possibly survive. We shall see. Some of these will die out, so we're going to be careful here. So we can unpause that fluid, dump it too. For some reason they are taking their time. I guess it's a long distance to travel. We're not going to create another district center. That's just too much work. They did have this tube idea. I did see an update, I think in October last year. But let's wait and see. Okay, so this gets filled up with logs, and then it lasts that many hours. It's actually pretty decent. These guys are outputting 300 and 150 respectively. It's 500. So it's about 400 horsepower. At exactly 400. Okay, so we had 2 of these running, and you just fill them up with logs. I mean, that frees up these guys, which means more workers available. So we should possibly do something like this. We do that, and then that. And that way, yeah, we can have more power, free up the beavers during drought seasons. That's one way to do it. Of course, these are powering through here, through there. Yeah, perfect. Of course, we need a lot of metal for that, which we only have 6. But hey, still looking good for us. Ooh, finally we have an unemployed beaver. So haulers assist workers with district in carrying goods, greatly increasing their productivity. Okay, so we're just gonna add up to 6 there. And whatever beavers are available will slot into there. But hey, only 4 days left in this long drought. This is almost, this is the longest drought you can have, I think, at 29 days. So yeah, we're surviving. Seems like 3.5 days. Can we pull this off, perhaps? Let's see. We are officially out of planks. And technically out of wood, so we need to get these foresters up and running. Yeah, we don't want to be short on wood. Excuse me. We'll hiccup there. During drought areas where we can actually do some harvesting. So yeah, we've got to stock our wood supplies back up. Looks like this is getting built finally. Well, we have the capacity to build it finally. Of course, with this new section, we can basically have water throughout the droughts. Guess we could expand it more and more. This is quite a nice deep well for us. As you can see, the water supply is getting lower. So when we hit about a day, half a day, we'll switch everyone over from the builder huts to gathering water, and we're going to utilize everything and basically get everyone back up to 100%, or our storage up to 100%, which is 4,400 water. So a little bit of micromanaging, but it'll be fine, I believe. But hey, currently cycle 36, day 34. So we should be good. I do hope it all works out. Only two more big unlocks for us, which is the Tribute of Ingenuity and the Earth Repopulator. We can, of course, unlock these. We have the science, but we just don't have the position to build these out yet. And maybe I'll experiment with the district crossing. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. You have to have your own storage and water. It feels a bit too difficult to manage. I could be wrong there. We'll see. Maybe I have to try it before I knock it. Alright, what were we doing? We're about to pause a whole bunch of builders and switch them over to water pumpers. So in about half a day we'll do that. Hopefully bring this number right back up to 4,400. So let's do that right now. We're just going to unpause these first. Okay, and we'll do the same over here. And we'll pause all of these. Pause these two. Pause that. Pause that. Pause that. Cool. With that all being said, we have one unemployed beaver. So I guess we will impose these. And we'll switch that down to 2. Okay. And with all that being said, also free up some beavers over here. Okay, that does that. This can go back up to 4 then. Look up to 0 in there. All these guys. We'll put the hauling post on. We'll put these on 2. And we'll switch this guy off. We don't need him right now, as the drought is now finished, so the water supply should flow through quite nicely. And hey, we have this bad water pumper and this one here running. I guess we could do 3 running at once. We'll take some time to get the metal for that. But hey, we're under 1,000 water at the moment, so let's focus on getting that large water tank finished and pumping as much water as possible. We'll drop that out. Put that up to 100. That's fine there. And then we'll drop this. At some stage we will automate this with sluices, so we don't have to worry about floodgates. But we have a big metal block shortage, so it's something we'll have to do at a later stage. Oh, that's fine. Everything's running handy dandy. I'll put these guys on. Put them on high. Hey, alert. Oh, this Beaver might get sick. I'm gonna be careful there, bud. Let's take a look at the priorities. We'll switch you back down to normal. We don't want any beavers to get sick, so let's avoid this, guys. Guys and gals. We also have these storage options here with gears and planks. We have the gears, we have the planks. So maybe this could be extra bit of storage there. The second engine's almost up and running. Another drought. The third one in a row. Alright guys, I think we're going to leave it there for today. Thanks for joining in. We're progressing. As you can see, the wall is taking quite a nice shape. I mean, if you count it, that's, 12, 24, 36, 72, 96. It's about 108 logs per section of wall. So you can imagine it's quite a lot of logs for all of this. But hey, I hope you enjoyed and do enjoy making these videos. So do comment, like, all that jazz. But as always, if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Cheers.